Most people struggle to get bookings and traction through their website because it's outdated and to a low quality. Today, I'm going to run through how to structure and build an effective cleaning company website. This is the same structure we use to build successful cleaning business websites. Before we get into some examples, this is a basic template of what your website structure should. So obviously you got your hero section. We want a big call to action very early, which is get a quote or book in now. You then want to display your services very early so they know what you're about and if they're interested or not. From there, if they keep scrolling, they'll get a bit of nurture in the About You section. You could also make this section a whole nother page in itself, but a short summary is always good on the homepage. When it comes to areas we cover, I do advise having it as a section on the page, but also having it very early as well. So it could be in your name or in your slogan. So this bit, for example, your trusted partner for professional cleaning services or solutions, covering West Yorkshire, covering East London, whatever it may be. Now, putting your pricing or your quote section on your website is always to your discretion. If you're locked in your pricing already, you're experienced in the industry and you're confident that you'll stick within the price limit on your website, you can put it on your site. If you're still working it out, don't put it on your site. If your prices are competitive, I'd include them. If your prices are for the luxury market, I'd always hide it. I'd always recommend to hide the pricing on your website and always have a CTA to get a quote. As a cleaning business, you should have packages and you should have different prices for packages. So the contact us page is usually on the second page. So this is just a very simple example, but here you want a service drop down so they can also select their service and press submit. You want to have reviews on this homepage for sure. And then in your footer, you will have your social media links and you will have your contact information as well, so your email and your phone number. This is a basic overview of a very basic website. Let's jump into some examples. So this is a business I've worked very closely with. As you can see, the hero page is very clear in what they do, leading the way in premium cleaning services. And here, I love the CTA, very high up, instant bookings, very attractive to people looking to get in and clean very quickly. Then obviously we go to the services. This button will link to another page where you detail more on your services. Quick overview of how it works. Nurture the prospect a bit, get them over the edge if they're still skeptical. Then obviously you have a review section as well. So if we go to book, I'll come back to this booking section later on in the video. But as you can see, the website is very clean and it needs to be built to a professional standard. This one still has stock images. It can work if you can style it around your website, but ideally you want your own photos of your own company if you have them. You always want a CTA on every page. You want to include a CTA, either call us now, get a quote, or book in now on every page that you have across your website. Always want to have an FAQ section. People actually look at this stuff. Standard questions you need to be answering: how many hours, what areas do you cover, what services, add-ons, products and equipment. If your business offers commercial work, you do want a separate page to talk about that. You definitely want to have case studies on this page. Commercial people like to book in when they trust that you have experience in the industry. So a quick overview of what you've done, quick photo of the space as well. And always back to the reviews. Services, like I said, it's just another page where you detail your services with a bit more context behind it. The get a quote button all linked to the same page of booking in and getting a quote. Go on to it from here actually. So let's book a quote. It's actually the same contact us page. As you can see, this booking page is quite comprehensive. They put their name, they put their email, they select a time you want them to call back, any comments, and they also pick the package that they want to go with. Now, this is effective if you can guarantee you will call back quick and call back on a specified time. Let's go on to the second site. This one's a site that we actually built. It's a site designed for the luxury market, as you can see. We use luxury images, we use luxury fonts, and we use luxury colors. We've got the CTA very early. Scroll down, bit about what the business tells us, and it links to the About Us section. Very luxury photos. I can't stress enough how important it is to have good photos on your site, especially if you're targeting the luxury market. And this one also has pricing solidified on their website. You can also have a blog section. So the blogs is good for SEO. I'll go on to SEO next, but it's basically a place where you you put stuff like this. Little cleaning tips, shows you as an authority in the space and has you appearing on other places on the Google search engine. Services page, you see contact now, very similar to the last site. So those were examples of good cleaning company websites. We'll just flip through another example I like the look of. So this one is a business where they've been in the game for a while and they're really showcasing that fact. People book cleaners because they trust you. Reviews, testimonials, case studies, these type of things is what gets people over the edge and pick your company. So if you have it and you can display it, that's what you need to do very early on in the page. So someone loads this page up, this is the page you'll come and land on straight away. Photos could be a bit better, but reviews can speak for themselves. This will link to another page for the Google business profile. I'll just cover it quickly. It's basically how you get shown on Google Maps. Literally this section here. It's got information about your business, got your number, closing times, and also links to your website and where people can see your reviews from. But we'll probably get into that on another video. So the copy on this website could be improved. This doesn't look visually pleasing. It probably does get the message across, but I'll put this into an AI prompt to say make it more concise, respond as an expert in the industry, getting just the point across and no extra wording, because this looks kind of wordy. So you can actually see the difference with the quality of this site. This site's not as good, but as I said, the reviews can make up for it. Like I said before, this person has been in the industry a while, taken by their reviews. So they know their pricing and they know what they can stick to. They don't have a booking page, so a lot of their traffic will just be straight calling. Because they've got the pricing on their website, it can work. So now we've gone through some good examples, what's good to include and what's bad to include. Let's look at an example of a not so good cleaning website. This is why the cleaning industry is very good for early stage entrepreneurs, especially if you're young and you have this type of knowledge that I'm sharing with you now, how to make a good website. Because although you may provide a good service, you may have good marketing, the older generation's websites generally aren't up to scratch. This website is an example of not building trust. It's got a lot of stock images. The color scheme is consistent, but it's not very inviting. The colors you use, the wording you use is very important on the website. But on this site, the CTA is our services, not booking now. But a good positive about this website is they have included their number very early on. And they do have a CTA right underneath. I would have put this a bit higher up. Their first CTA should be this slide, to be honest, with a different picture. I like this. It makes it very clear that it's easy to get a quote. People that are booking cleaners just want to know the price and they want to get booked in as soon as they can. Again, we've got a stock image that doesn't really represent the brand. If you've got credentials as well, awards or certifications for your business, it'll be great to include that on the page. Let's just explore these services a bit more. So if I press read more, do I get redirected? Yeah, I do. Okay, this page is good. For example, I want a deep cleaning service, they're paying a premium price. They want to know exactly what's included. It says it here. They have included what's included in the deep cleaning service. This type of thing here will save a lot of jargon and back and forth of people asking questions via messages or text. It reduces a lot of friction if you can provide this type of information. And again, I can tell this person's from an older generation because they don't understand what a high quality photo does and the difference it can make. Of course, it shows that this is cleaner than this piece is cleaner than this piece, but it's about portraying it in a way that makes it attractive for a potential client. It's good to have fixed pricing if you do offer it. I always advise to start on an hourly rate while you're working out the business, but if you've been in the industry a while, it does make sense to display your pricing in a similar format. Then they have a contact us page, and this is the type of drop down I was talking about. You want to display your services here. This isn't a terrible website, it just doesn't look the best. If it's in competition with a cleaning company who's been around in a shorter amount of time, but they have a better website, the other cleaning company may outperform this cleaning company in terms of website traffic and traction. Let's talk about having an online booking system. So the way we designed this site is you can book the appointments that are available in 2-hour slots, and it is very transparent with how many spaces are available. So if I go to book appointment, I'll get this page They'll choose a service, they'll choose the package if they want, and then put in a coupon code if they have it. And what happens from here is that they request the appointment. The appointment will come through to the website owner in the back end, and they'll be able to confirm it and send an invoice from there to the client. Now, there are two ways to do this. There's this way, which can save a lot of time and aggro with people maybe paying money, but you're not too sure if your cleaner's available. That's what this reduces. It gets the booking flows in, and then you can worry about allocating the cleaners after. The other way of doing it is collecting payment on the website. Now, if you collect payment on the website, you need to ensure that your cleaner is going to be available and you can definitely do the job. You need to have a pricing structure that works. So I'd advise to structure it per hour. So you allow the person to pick how many hours they want to book in for. They'll put in their postcode and you'll have a logic in the back end of your website that will approve or disprove if you can go forward with it. They'll put in the hours they want, the service required, their name, email address, and contact number, and then they'll press book now and it will take them to a payment page which will be connected to your Stripe account. Stripe makes it very easy for people to pay online. You'd probably have an automation in the background that will send them a confirmation email and an invoice. So now we've gone through some examples of cleaning websites, effective ones and not so effective ones. Now you're asking, how and where do I build this from? So unless you're a web developer or web designer, I wouldn't advise you build your own website. Even if you're very early in your cleaning business journey, what will end up happening is you'll spend time building your website and it will take you a while because you're new to it. And then you're going to have to get it redone. Miss out that place where you spent time doing it, because you're going to think that what you've done is good for a while because you've done it. But I can tell you for a fact, it's not going to be to a professional standard unless you're a professional. You can use sites like Fiverr or go to a web dev agency that's based in the UK. The thing with it is they don't understand the copy that will convert clients. They don't know how to communicate to a UK audience. That's the drawback. If you have a bit of developer experience and design experience and you can edit the page yourself after they've done the template, then that will work. The other option is go to a web development agency based in the UK, tell them your specification, look at some case studies that they've done, and pay a premium price for a premium service. I also do website development. I've got a background in web development and web design. I built maybe 30 cleaning company websites now that convert and get clients. If you're interested in something like that, just drop me a message on Instagram. My Instagram will be somewhere on the screen or be down in the description. Top 3 sites I'd recommend to get your site built on is Wix, WordPress, or Squarespace. These have quite interactive user interfaces, drag and drop sections. What I would advise though is get a professional to custom code sections of your website, if not the whole site. Have the backend integrated properly, so when you're receiving applications from the contact form or get a quote section, it's going straight to your email or your admin panel. All of those 3 sites now integrate AI into the build section. It does make it easier, but still we're at the stage where a developer will produce something better than you can. That's the full structure. If your cleaning website follows the layout of hero section, services, about you, service area, pricing, contact form, reviews, and a footer with all the relevant information in and a good design, you will do well. The website is just a foundation. From there, you're going to have to go into SEO with search engine optimization. It allows your business page and your website to appear higher on the Google search results using coded keywords that are common for your type of industry. You can find someone to do your SEO on Fiverr. Pricing does vary, but I don't recommend going with the cheapest person as there is higher quality SEO. Google reviews is very important to build up on your Google business profile. It will have your site and have your business appearing higher again. And once you built your site, you need a few friends, a few family to go through it. Look out for any discrepancies, any font errors, any typos, anything that doesn't load properly. And call it out to you so you can make the revisions, make the edits yourself or forward it to the person that did it for you. I forgot to mention this earlier in the video. You need to make sure that your site is optimized for mobile viewing. Most people are going to see your website on their mobile phone, so that's a given. Some people miss that aspect. But I just wanted to give the layout, the framework to use that you can copy and build on top of. Obviously, there's more intricate aspects on what makes a good website. Things like specific wording, color fonts, ways to make your site more attractive and get people clicking the relevant buttons. But this is a general overview of what you can do to get started. As always, any questions, drop them in the comments, drop them on my social media, and I hope you enjoyed the video.